We will start with the first segment, and this first speaker is Razia Mashkoor. She will be talking on friendships, family and faith, building healthy emotional ecosystems.
Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. Disclaimer. Whatever I am sharing today with you all are my random thoughts based on my observation. Today, I want to talk about something deeply connected to our emotions, our relationships, and the invisible emotional system we live in every day. In an age of constant connectivity, yet growing emotional distance, women continue to balance multiple roles as a partner, as a mother, professionals, friends, and caregivers. Each relationship contributes to her growth, but can also test her mental and emotional well-being. Every relationship begins with conversation. It is through talking that two people begin to build a connection, and every conversation carries ethics. People begin to build a connection, and every conversation carries ethics. It is more than just words. Every problem and every solution of that problem comes from talking. Healthy relationships depend on what we say and how we say. Obviously, with respect and responsibility. We cannot live without emotion. They are the reason we feel love, connection, empathy, and sometimes pain. But unmanaged emotions can also become harmful. All words that come to our mouth affect us mentally and emotionally. It covers all friendship, family, faith, religion, spirituality, social groups, and community as whole. We are born into families. We don't choose our parents, siblings, or relatives. That is our destiny. But friendship is the one relationship we choose. Because it is a choice, it comes with the responsibility. Friends often reflect our values, influence our decisions, and impact our self-esteem. Healthy friendships are built on trust, mutual respect, and emotional safety. It is important to understand the difference between supportive and draining friendship and learn when to nurture and when to step back. Women especially need safe spaces where they can express themselves without judgment. Friendship is not networking. It is not convenience. It is a bond built on trust, empathy, respect, and honesty. True friendship is always two-sided. It requires equal participation, emotional investment, and mutual care. But in reality, we don't always live by this truth. There are two kinds of discomfort in relationship. First, when you feel guilty because you have done something wrong intentionally or unintentionally. Second, when you are misunderstood, judged unfairly, or targeted because of ego, superiority complex, jealousy, or insecurities of anyone else. In the second case, some people believe they are superior to others. They treat relationships as transactions. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. This mindset turns friendship into a deal, not a bond. और वो bond कभी नहीं बन पाता है. In both situations, relationships suffer. Guilt requires honesty and correction, while misunderstanding requires maturity and humility. When either is missing, no friendship or relationship can remain healthy. People often talk about setting boundaries, yet many fail to or understand or respect what those boundaries truly mean. This lack of understanding creates emotional conflicts. It creates fear. Let's be honest. How many of us stay in friendship not because they are fulfilling us, but because we are afraid? We are afraid of what people will say, afraid of gossips, afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of being alone, afraid of not being included in social groups. And this list is so long. Often I experience that people share their own version of stories without patience to listen to others. We just say and left. We have no patience to listen other side of a story. I used to call them loudspeaker. They only speak, but do not listen. They don't seem to have ears. So if someone does not have patience, courtesy, or basic ethics of conversation, then jokingly I say they are a loudspeaker, not a listener, not a good friend. Our emotional well-being is not shaped in isolation. It is influenced by the people and environment around us. Just like nature, a healthy ecosystem requires balance, nourishment, and boundaries. Friendship, family, and faith act the three pillars that support emotional stability and resilience. So, what are we doing now in that situation? We smile, we stay connected, we show kindness and receive kindness, but sometimes only on the surface. Inside, we feel drained, and that is not healthy. That is not acceptable as a friend. Not every draining relationship is toxic. However, behavior affects. Let me share you something personal, my personal experience. On my 50th birthday, a friend of over 12 years gave me a necklace. When I opened it, I realized I had seen her wear it years back. In the moment, something shifted inside me. It hurt, quietly but deeply. Her ego and superiority complex never realized to her what she did. This was not a toxic relationship or friendship, but even in a good relationship, small acts or a small action can create emotional wounds. And the question is, do these wounds affect our mental health? Yes, they do. This is where emotional awareness becomes critical, especially for women who often carry emotional burdens silently. If we do not take care of our thoughts, if we do not regulate our emotions, if we do not listen to our inner voices, we begin to lose ourselves in the process of maintenance relationship or maintaining relationships. And that is very important to understand. We often hear about cordial relationship, but what does it really mean? Cordial relationship in communities generally have positive effect and contribute to a harmonious and cooperative environment. However, it's worth nothing that excessive or superficial cordiality without addressing underlying issues can potentially lead to certain side effects. As some people use this relationship as a tool to get power and position within the community, workplaces, and sometimes within the extended families. Family is connected by blood, but friendship is connected by intention, and intention requires efforts. We cannot take friendship for granted. We must nurture them with sincerity, clarity, and emotional integrity. So today, I invite you all to reflect. Are your relationships giving you peace or pressure? Are you protecting your energy or draining it to maintain appearances? Are you honest or just being polite? Inverted commas. Remember, honesty means honesty. There is no if, but, or maybe attached to it. It's clear politeness and kindness are different things in relationship. Because a healthy emotional ecosystem is not about having many relationships. It is about having the real ones. Ones where you feel safe, heard, respected, and valued. Choose wisely, speak mindfully, and protect your emotional well-being. If you feel, inverted commas here, if you feel uncomfortable sitting with people of luxury, ego, gossipers, backstabber, and they make you feel small, walk away. Leave them. They are not your people. I believe in good conversations. Let us talk with responsibility and listen to others with care, because conversation shapes community. If you care about yourself and if you care about your friends, family, and community, then you must be a listener first. Thank you so much.